Reaching 70 years old is often described as standing atop a mountain, looking back with wisdom and grace over the journey traveled. However, this new chapter frequently calls for lifestyle adjustments to maintain vitality and joy. It is a time to re-evaluate habits, attitudes, and practices, making room for what truly matters. Number 1. The habit of saying yes to everything. As we age, time becomes an increasingly precious resource. At 70, many people report that setting clear boundaries and being more selective with commitments has brought them peace and relief. This might mean declining events that don't genuinely spark interest or skipping family gatherings that feel draining. For example, a friend of mine shared that she stopped saying yes to every family dinner because she found them exhausting. Now, she attends only the ones she truly looks forward to, allowing her to feel more engaged and present. Setting these boundaries creates more time for activities that genuinely nourish the spirit. Number 2. Perfectionism and Self-Criticism. Even at 70, perfectionism can manifest in subtle but taxing ways. Whether it's striving to maintain an immaculate home, impress guests, or meet self-imposed standards, this mindset can be exhausting. A retired teacher once told me that she would stress about whether her cooking was good enough for guests, even though they always praised her meals. When she let go of that worry, she rediscovered the joy of preparing simple, delicious meals she genuinely enjoyed. This shift in perspective brought her a renewed sense of self-acceptance and inner peace. Number 3. The idea that you must stay busy to be useful. Our culture often equates busyness with productivity, but many people discover that slowing down can be incredibly freeing. After decades of work and social obligations, this stage of life provides the chance to savor life's simple pleasures. A couple I know decided to sell their large family home and move to a smaller condo, freeing themselves from hours of maintenance. With the extra time, they explored hobbies, visited local museums, and reconnected with old friends. Letting go of the need to stay perpetually busy can be a profound act of self-care and fulfillment. Number 4. The desire to hold onto grudges or resentment. Reaching 70 is often a time for reflection, including letting go of old grievances that no longer serve a purpose. Carrying resentment can be an emotional and physical burden. A neighbor once shared how forgiving a friend she had fallen out with decades ago brought her an immense sense of peace. She began sleeping better and felt her emotional energy renew. Forgiveness doesn't mean justifying past actions, but deciding to release the weight of those emotions, creating space for more meaningful relationships. Number 5. The desire to keep up with younger generations. With the rapid evolution of technology and trends, it can be tempting to try to keep up with everything new. However, constantly chasing the latest tools and platforms can become exhausting and, often, unnecessary. A friend of mine decided not to learn Instagram simply because her children and grandchildren were using it. Instead, she suggested sharing photos through a simpler app they could all enjoy. This allowed her to stay connected without feeling overwhelmed or out of her depth. Number 6. Excessive concern about what others think. One of the greatest freedoms many people experience after 70 is letting go of the fear of judgment. For years, many seek approval from family, friends, or society. But reaching this stage often reveals that others' opinions matter far less than one's happiness and well-being. A man I know shared that he used to wear uncomfortable clothes just to look stylish. At 70, he decided to prioritize comfort over appearances, opting for clothes that made him feel good. Letting go of these external expectations can bring a newfound sense of emotional freedom and authenticity. Number 7. Excess possessions. Decluttering isn't just about simplifying your physical space. It's also about releasing the emotional baggage tied to material items. Many people in their 70s begin to recognize that their homes are filled with things they no longer need. A friend shared how giving away a cherished collection of family china to her daughter brought her joy. She also donated other items that had outlived their usefulness, describing the process as liberating. Creating more space in her home gave her a renewed sense of tranquility and purpose. Number 8. The need to plan every detail. While planning is important, obsessing over every detail can create unnecessary stress and take away from the enjoyment of the moment. A friend shared how she let go of the need to meticulously plan every gathering or event. At 70, letting go of rigid plans opened her up to more spontaneous and relaxing experiences. She embraced last-minute visits from friends and tried new activities with an open mind. This flexibility brought unexpected joy and made her days more fulfilling. Number 9. The need to control every outcome. Trying to manage every situation or outcome can be an overwhelming habit. At 70, many people find peace in releasing this need. One woman shared how she stopped trying to control her adult children's lives. Instead, she began offering gentle advice only when asked and let them make their own decisions. This approach deepened their relationships, allowing her to enjoy their company without unnecessary tension. Number 10. Negative dialogue about physical changes. Aging naturally comes with physical changes, and dwelling on them can be exhausting. A man shared how he used to be frustrated by his graying hair and slower movements, but eventually came to see them as symbols of experience and wisdom. Shifting focus to gratitude for what the body can still do creates a more empowering relationship with oneself. Number 11. The desire to always be right in conversations. Many people realize that being right is less important than maintaining peace. Letting go of arguments and embracing understanding can strengthen relationships. A friend shared how she stopped engaging in debates with her siblings over trivial matters, and instead focused on building meaningful connections. This shift brought her closer to her family and made conversations more enjoyable. Number 12. Comparing oneself to others. Comparison is often called the thief of joy, and this truth becomes even clearer with age. Focusing on one's blessings and unique journey allows for greater happiness and contentment. Number 13. Rushing through daily activities. Slowing down and savoring everyday moments can make life more meaningful. A friend started her mornings by sipping tea, listening to calming music, and appreciating the start of her day. This mindful approach turned ordinary tasks into enriching experiences. Number 14. Pressure to accumulate material wealth. Shifting from acquiring possessions to cherishing experiences brings liberation. Spending resources on meaningful moments rather than material gains fosters a sense of fulfillment. Number 15. Constant worry about the future. Letting go of constant future concerns allows for peace in the present. A woman shared how focusing on today instead of hypothetical scenarios brought her newfound joy and calm. If you enjoyed this content, don't keep it to yourself. Hit the like button, share this video with others who may benefit, and subscribe to our channel for more inspiring insights and practical tips. Let's continue building a community that values wisdom, joy, and connection. Your support means everything. Join us on this journey and make the most of your golden years.